back with another story time for you guys. I not really make this a really story time channel still, but I just true right now I have whole heap of things are going and it's hard to vlog while me I do whole heap of other things. And I'm a very discreet person, like very discreet. So I'm trying to warm up to this whole vlogging thing because I'm not really like a bag of people in my business as far as where I'm at, what I'm doing, where I'm going. I usually like to vlog when I have something special going on that day, like when I vlogged my video shoot and stuff like that. But just to get up on vlog on a regular day, I'm really trying, like I am. I don't want to not bored. That's one thing with me. I don't want y'all to be bored with this channel. Because I know when people are bored, they'll unsubscribe. Like I don't want that to happen. I'm not trying to give y'all boring content, if y'all get what I mean. So as y'all see in the title below, I'm going to be telling you guys about the story time with the best sex I've ever had, like the best till this day. That was literally like I would say like 3 years ago, and to this day it's still the best. Like minutes in a boy if you beat him yet, honestly. I'm gonna give you guys some details. I'm gonna tell you how I met him because it happened very quickly and then it ended very quickly as well, and I'm gonna give you guys details to that also. Okay, so I was new in this particular area. I had just bought my own apartment because I was living with an ex. Me and him was sharing an apartment. We broke up. I got my own place. I was by myself for a couple months. I isolated myself because I'm like that. Like, you know, sometimes I just isolate myself from the whole world just to get back on track. I wasn't talking to no guys for a couple months, no friends, just family. I jumped online one night and I'm like, yo, I'm super bored, because y'all know we all human, so we all have that time where it's like, yo, man, I'm trying to bust a nut, like, what's up? Girl, it reached a point where it was like, all right, it's been a couple months now, Delilah, like, you know, what's going on? My pum pum was getting real stressed out. She was like, look, more I get beat up, wagwan. I jumped online, just bored, just browsing, just to see who's close to me, any cuties I could go out with, take me out, whatever. And there was this one guy where it said he was 15 miles from me. And man, I telling us say, as soon as I seen his picture, I knew he was a Jamaican off rip. Like the way him posed, the way him dressed, everything. And not only that, I could tell he was from where I'm from, New York. Because at this time I was in Florida. But in his picture, I was like, yo, this have to be a New York Jamaican, because no Florida Jamaican dresser. I viewed his profile so he could see that I viewed it. Because first of all, I get sweet like a honey. I'm not writing a boy first. Me just can't do it. Like, if pride could have killed, me dead already. Me not look no boy, but me show you myself. And if you like me, you write me. And that's what happened. Girl kind of confident, you know? Some kind of know said I got some viewing page and he see me view him, so he wrote me and was like, well, I'll go and tickers, and I was like, ding, I knew it was a Jamaican. So I said, no, I'm there, board night, oh, so I go, and I think it was like 8 p.m. that night. It was like, it wasn't that late, but it was night. I was just like, I'm in the house, my friend them might invite me at some party. I forgot the name of the party. I went to that party. I was telling him like I might go to that party that night. That's the only plans I have. And he was like, man, come pull up on you because Mr. say you're close to me. Want to come meet in a person? Because I was telling him like how I'm from New York, whatever. And he's like, me too. And I was like, I knew it again. I'm always right. I was like, all right, pull up. You know, my plan was working. So he pulled up, and when he pulled up and got out the car, I was like, damn. He just has this mean face, but he's still cute at the same time, like a bad man would kill people. All the way and walk slow and deadly, and I'm like thinking in my head like, cocky must big. So him come up to my door and him say, well, and we outside talking, like I'm trying to feel him out before I invite him into my place. We having a good conversation and we laughing and we talking about New York and shit, and I'm like, yeah, you can come in, cause me not too want my neighbor them knows they whatever. So him come in I turn on some music, I play. My friend in my call me, I say, yo, are you getting ready? What's up? We almost ready. So I was like, I done planned with my friend him already. So it's like, me have to go ditch him and just reschedule for chill with him another time. So I start get ready for the party while he was there. He was like, you know, at the house while I was in the back getting ready or whatever. And he seen what I was wearing and he was like, "Ah, that's y'all wear?" And I'm like, yeah. He got mad, y'all. He got mad. He was like, "Why would you let me come over here if you knew you was leaving?" And I'm like, "I already informed you that I had previous plans, but I didn't know they was gonna be ready this soon." Long story short, he got super pissed. He was just like, "Whatever, do your thing, B." And I'm like, okay, it's a little soon to be showing that side, but okay. So I was like, "I'll call you like tomorrow or after the party, whatever." He's like, "Yo, just do your thing, do your thing. They can't link me after the party and I'll let you know if I'm still up or whatever." So I'm like, okay. So I went to the party, Shelly. It was super fun. After the party, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, I don't know what got into me. Y'all know I keep it a buck with y'all. I don't hide nothing. My pum pum was like, call that nigga. That nigga got a big dick. I'm telling y'all the truth. Like, my pum pum was like, yo, call him no B. My wine get stopped, no. So I called. I'm a grown ass woman. I've been single for a couple months and I had sex for a couple months. He was the whole package for me. Looks, height, the boy tall ear, everything. So I said, alright. I called him to see if he was up. He didn't answer. So I'm like, alright, I'm just go home. When we reach home, him call me back. And I lie. When I was close to my house, he called back and was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "I'm on my way home. I was just seeing if you was up." You know, I was putting on my whole voice. Every girl know what I'm talking about. We all got that whole voice, okay? You know, I'm just up on my way. I go home. Nuh-uh. I just left it for so he's like, "You want to pull up?" And you know, I had to play it off like, "You want me to pull up?" But in my head, I say, "Yeah." But we play it off and I was like, "You want me to pull up?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, pull up, man." People, when I pulled up, there was no talking. I took off my clothes. I went to take a shower. When I came out the shower, he gave me a t-shirt and some underpants to put on. But when I laid down in his bed, they came right off. Like, he ain't waste no time. He ain't do no talking. He didn't ask permission. He didn't do none of that. Soon as I laid down in his bed and got out the shower, he turned around to me and he turned around and he lifted up my shirt and started sucking my breast. And listen, people, I typically don't like my breast sucked. I don't know why. I don't like my breast sucked at all. The way he was doing it, oh my God. The boy deal with my breast then. He deal with my breast then all weird. You know, my soak. When I say soak, the boy not do nothing else. I be a breast my deal with, you know. I'm a soak. I'm not like my breast suck. You know what I say? The boy spread my legs them with him leg. While I'm suck my breast, you know, say use when I'm other leg and spread my legs them and just roll on top of me. Ladies, yes, oh yes, Jesus Christ, I'm nearly dead. The boy put on a, first of all, when he pull out the Magnum box, Missy said, say XX. And I said, Jesus, Magnum is already made for man with big. So when you get a Magnum with XX, I said, well, I'm having 9 pounds, so you put it on, people. You push it in on me. Remember, I done soaking on, so I'm not doing nothing else. You push it in. Jeez, please, be a balling. I couldn't even make no loud noise because he live with his sister. And she's like a, you know, churchy woman, so never really want to disrespect her. My yai full of yai water. The boy would bake. The boy old huge. And it's not even like him out. Cause remember saying this me Avina? This. You see it nothing can see it? That me I walk with. The boy a fight. The boy a fight for going. And he whispered at me and said, John, will be your first time? I said, no. And that me just born with. I don't know, no matter how much time I fuck. It just stayed the size there. I don't know how come. Him turn me around and he give me a piece of back as the Jesus Christ, man. Certainly even me for call the glad name with them slack story, but due to all the boy mash up my meds. I didn't go home like as soon as I woke up type thing. Like I woke up, washed my face, do all of that, and he was just cuddling me, and I say, yeah man, boy, I love off the pums. Ladies, you know the shrimps when the next day I just a cuddle you, I feed you breakfast, I do all them. And love off the pums, girl. Usually boy just want you go and come out on his face. But once they want you stick around, yeah girl, you have it. Me don't know say me have it already, you know, but just don't know say if him have it. But the two of us have it, so me not end up going there till about 8 o'clock the next day. 8 p.m. I go home, when he drop me home, him even chill there for a little bit and then him drive go home. I wasn't really thinking nothing of it, honestly, because to be honest, me just did one bust or not. Like, I never really did want a relationship. I just come out of one. I wasn't trying to jump back into one. Like, I just did one bust or not. When the boy reached home, he text me and tell me say I reached home. So I said, alright, no problem, cool. That's the awkward part because usually we don't know if the person that gonna text you, if they want you to text them first. Cause as I said earlier, my pride full. So me not usually text first and him something there with man, to be specific. Him text me mostly the next morning when him there at work and ask me what me I do today. So I said, nuh-uh. But just the woman chill. Me I go on the road soon and then me I come home, come chill. Him say, alright, cool, me I come circle you, I come up forward. I say, okay, I say forward. When him come now, we are talk, we are watch TV, we start fuck. Boy just turn up on the next backers and I dig me out and I say, this time I can't make noise because I'm in my place now. Hey, be balling. The boy have to cover my mouth, the boy choke me, the boy. Jesus, peace, man. So he must be a demon. Why does he? He does everything with my life perfectly. And now you may say, sometimes some men mess up this and you have to say, no, babes, don't do it so. Or do it so. The boy do everything. I never have to tell him to do nothing. Because me love my throat grabbing now. Once I grab my throat, you know, me start spring like sprinklers everywhere. Wet up, soak, room, set, drown. Oof. Is it getting hot in here or is it just me? We do it so much time for the night there. I don't know till this day I'm one about the body there. Till this day. It became a regular routine. When he come out for work, he come over and we do a thing. Regular routine. It was a couple things that led up to me and him stop dealing. His temper started to show and it just became like okay, I'm becoming a little scared of you, you know, like yeah, you got good deeds, but it's like I love my life at the same time. 3 main things I remember, but I don't remember the order that they have. No, yes. So he told me, because y'all know I do music, so he told me he going to the studio in Orlando if I wanna come. So I'm like, okay, sure. But then he took back the invitation. He was like, no, matter of fact, you can't come because I don't remember what he said, but he said something. So I'm like, okay, cool. Do your thing with there when you come back. When he left, I didn't really hear from him. He sent me a picture of him in the studio and that was it. And I was like, he was gone for probably like 2 days. And I'm like, I ain't gonna bug him because we never established being no girlfriend boyfriend at this point. So I'm not gonna act like a girlfriend and call you, text you. Like, I'm gonna let you do your thing. When you back in town, you hit me up, because I was busy on my side getting money. You know what I mean? So I wasn't really worried about him. When he came back, he came straight to me. Like, he came back, he went home to shower, and he came straight to my house. And I'm like, what's up? You know, you have fun? We just talking or whatever. I think he wants to go shower, and he left his phone open. Fellas, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, why y'all do that. Because for us females, y'all phones be talking to us. Like, open me, read me. And that's what I heard. So that's what I did. I took his phone, and I opened it. And I went to the first text message. When I went to the text message, it was a girl sending him all these pictures that they had taken in Orlando over the weekend while he was gone. Saying, I can't wait to come back, I miss you, da da da. And I'm like, oh, that's what you want to do. You want to have fun with another girl out of town and then came straight back to my house. Now, at this point, me and him was fucking around probably like, I think 2 months now. And I was a little in my feelings. As I said, we ain't established nothing, but I was still in my feelings because I'm a female and his D is good and he's at my house every day. I mean, sometimes things is just obvious. Y'all ain't got to say it, you know? So I'm like, that's what I don't do. Don't try to go and like say you can't take me for fool. So, you can't go home and come out. Me and him start cussing me and tell him, say, you can't go home, you know. You can't come out. Because you know what, say me a bad girl. But this is the day where I realized he was crazy. This nigga choked the fuck out of me. Like, he choked the fuck out of me. He was like, don't ever go through my phone again. Are you fucking crazy? And I'm like, okay. But I'm just like, okay, but I still want you out. Because you're not going to go chill with the girl and come straight back to my house and think like, this is just a pum pum that's always here waiting for you. Deuces, like, I wasn't feeling it. I felt disrespected, honestly. So he cussed me on his way out the door, and he was really pissed I put him out. Like, really pissed. I didn't speak to him for like a week or whatever. My mom flew in. I had my new place by now, and I ordered all this new furniture, a big ass bed, king size bed for her to sleep on, to be comfortable, because I haven't seen her in a year, so I wanted to make sure she was comfortable to the best of my ability. When she came, she's like, where's this guy you know, you was telling me about? Because me and my mother talk on the phone. When we not around each other, we talk on the phone every day, all day. And she's like my little diary. So I was telling her about him. And because every time she called me, I'm with him. So of course she's gonna know about him. I told her, like, we got in a huge fight. I told her why, and I told him to get out. And I ain't heard from him since. I don't know who, I'm not be honest with you, I don't know who hit up who first. But eventually we started talking again. So he came over, I think it was like a couple days after my mom came. He came and met my mom. We haven't seen each other in like probably 2 weeks by now. And he came over and met my mom. And he wanted to take me away that night. And I'm just like, no. And he pulled me on the balcony, because I had a balcony, and my mom was in the back room, and he just started like kissing on me, sucking my breast, fingering me, and like, I'm like, oh my god, this guy just is a demon. Like, he knows how to get me. And I still was like, no, Delilah, hold it down. P.O.P. hold it down.
P.O.P. hold it down.
So I was like, no, not tonight. He was like, all right, cool. He came out. He was determined. He came out the next day. And he got me. And I went back to his house. When I went back to his house, that same Orlando girl was calling him like crazy. And I'm like, nigga, listen, deal with her and stop hitting me up. Because, okay, here's the thing with me. It's one thing to be talking to multiple girls, but when it's in my face, I don't like that. Like, I don't care if I don't know. Do your thing. Kudos to you if you know how to do your thing without pushing it up in someone's face. I feel like pushing it up in someone's face is extremely disrespectful. Like, I'm not saying he knew she was gonna call, but what I'm saying is turn your phone on silent or something. Like, do something. Like, I'm over here. She's blowing him up 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Like, she felt a female was over there. So I'm like, okay, she must be your girl for her to be calling like this, because only girlfriends do stuff like that. He was like, nah, I gave her the D, and she just acting crazy. And I said to myself, like, well, the D is pretty good. So I kind of understand. I was like, bring me home. Bring me home right now. I want to go home. Like, I'm good on you. I'm good on you. That's after I'm done stab up my belly, you know. I'm like, I'm good on you. I don't want to see you no more. Like, I'm good. Just drive me home. He was like, alright, come on, because I'm not with all this attitude. I'm going to grab one of them phone them just to be spiteful. Wrong idea. I'm going to put it, because I had like a hat on, and I pushed the phone under my hat. He dropped me off. When he got back home, he realized his phone was gone. He called me and was like, yo, where my phone? And then I was like, I don't know. And like, when I look, I hear the door, bam, 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 bam. He beating on the door so hard. I opened the door. As soon as I opened the door, he grabbed me in my neck and was choking me. And I'm like, and my mom was there. And she's like, what's going on out there? And she come and he let go of my neck. And he was like, I really didn't want to put my hands on this girl. Like he was so sorry. He was like, yo, I need my phone. He grabbed me and he did like this into the wall. And when he did that to me, the phone fell out of my hat onto the floor. And I ran back in the house so fast with my mom. Like, he's crazy. He did not care if my mom was right there. He was about to murk me. That's what I get for touching people's stuff, though. I was just trying to be spiteful and petty, but that's why I don't act like that no more. Because nothing good ever come out of acting like that. That same day, he I guess he was super sorry, and he came back later that evening with some food for me and my mom, and he brought my favorite food, oxtail. I know bringing food don't make it right, but at the time I was like, aww, so I'm so stupid for good D. My mom was like, oh, and bring food for me. My mom is hilarious. About my mom is, she kind of was like, you is wrong. You should never touch that boy's stuff. So, Minarangin. My mom was not on my side at all. My mom is straight up she's like, you do that for provoke him. Don't provoke people. And I swear to God, from now I never touch anybody else's stuff. Because I'm like, he was about to kill me in front of my mother. Real talk. So, we made up. I know. Really, my mom left. Went back to LA. I was still in Florida. After the Orlando thing, after him choking me out in front of my mom, I still dealt with him some more. What put the icing on the cake was when him and his homeboy was having a little gathering, and he invited me and told me to bring a homegirl for his homeboy, and I'm like, cool. I brought this little bad Haitian John, she was bad. His homeboy said to me, Nikki, you want something to eat? You know? I'm gonna say, yeah, what you have? And me and his homeboy went to the kitchen. And he got mad that I went to the kitchen alone with his homeboy. And I'm like, what the? He started accusing me the next day of wanting to fuck his homeboy. I was like, oh, nigga, just because your own boy bring me to the kitchen, that means that your own boy not even my type. You see me? Look how much thing me you got you in a little bit of time in you. And you complain about your homeboy bringing me to the kitchen because I guess his homeboy had cooked that day. It was on a Sunday, and him cooked some Sunday dinner, and him just a bit decent and offer me some food. It was nothing you know. The next day, me and him cuss. The boy tell me, say, I fuck him friend. The boy tell me, say, I can't go on there with him friend. Him not bother want deal with me. I say, you know, say, I can't deal with the madman you no more. I don't care how good your cocky is. I don't want to deal with you no more. Me good. Me and him stop talk. This was probably 3-4 months. 4 months, it was up. So one of my homegirls had linked me, was like, oh, she going to chill at a little resort for a weekend if I want to come, So I'm like, I bet. So I went to the resort to chill with my homegirl or whatever, and she had another homegirl there. So it was like 3 or 4 of us. Me and one of the girls in there started getting super cool, because who knows me in real life, like I'm super cordial. Like I know how to meet new people and give them that vibe that they knew me a long time. Like I don't know, I just have that about me. So one of them felt so open to talk to me. She was telling me like, oh, there's this guy online that keep hitting me up and he wants to come pull up and see me, telling me how in would dig out my belly and so. I'm here saying, mama see him. When she showed me the blood clot picture, now the boy that, now the boy we must stop dealing with. It even have, I think it was like 2 weeks at this point. Me and him stop deal. I said, girl, me and him just stop talk. Me and him do that talk. Me and him stop talk because him crazy. Him have a little temper problem and me can't deal with. And so, and she said, I said to her, say, you know what that funny? If we set up the boy, make him come and then we walk in. The girl said, blood clot, a good idea that man. I said, yeah girl, let's do it. So she tell him to forward. She tell him come, she will chill with him or whatever. When him pull up now, me outside in the lobby, I'm tell her to text me when him reach, but me don't see when him car pull up, but him never see me. Him go to the room now. It was just her in there, the other girls had left. She texts me and say, can come upstairs now. So I say, alright. When we go upstairs, I act like me I look for something. I knock the door and I say, girl, there's something there. And he was sitting right on the couch. And he was like, him do that little laugh there. And him asked me if me in here I sell pussy. And I said, cause I'm at a hotel, I'm selling pussy. No. I'm like, how you been? And he's like, don't ask me how I been, like me and your friend. Like he's him feisty and rude like that. So I said, oh sorry, I don't want to ruin nothing. So I grab my hand and him say, where you go? And I said, I leave. You come visit she, so I gonna make you stay with she. And him say, you there now. So you're there now. I said, what that mean? And him said, I know the tree. So I don't know what that mean, freaky answer. Cheese some end up happening. My week to the boy, I'm not lie. My week to the boy, week. Boy say where I got cheese some I got on right now. When I see this boy in 2 weeks, but he say fair something fair. After I get the khaki the night, then I say, yo, the khaki, I miss the khaki, you know. I miss the khaki. But we start fuck back again. And a couple days again, we cuss about something. I'm going to say, you know what, you know, say you're crasses. He's a real crasses. I love the khaki, but he's a crasses boy. You're ignorant and you're dark. And he was just too much. He was too much. And it just reached a point where I didn't really done with him. Like, I just reached a point where it's like, yo, you're cocky nice, but you come with a lot of baggage. Like, it's some other stuff he has some going on, which me really can't company and say the boy business like that. I don't know what me I talk about. To this day, I don't know if he's deported because I never seen him again. I never seen him online again. Alive. I did see him one time. I miss him. I'm write him. I say, what's up? You good? And him say, yeah, man, I'm there, man. Like, he gave me this dry ass answer. I'm gonna say, alright, pick up yourself. And him saying, like, he was just like so done with me, and I was just like so done with him. But at the same time, I just didn't want that one more time cocky. But I ain't gonna lie, to this day, I'm gonna take the cocky. To this day, I don't meet no boy will make me feel or him make me feel sexually. Like, him do everything when I like on time. Are the first boy will make me come so much in my life. In my life. The boy is not because him cocky big neither, I know. Him just fucking, he's just so in tune with a woman's body. Like, he know what to touch, how to touch it. He's just so gentle. Like, you know how some men rub the clit too rough? He's just so gentle with it, and it's just like, bro, if I was to see him right now, it would be a wrap. It's been like 3 or 4 years I haven't heard from him. But to this day, I don't know if he's in jail. I don't know if he's deported. I don't know if he's alive. Because I know they were giving him an option of whether to go back to jail or be deported. And I don't know. I don't know. Telling the story makes me kind of sad because I am like Me's a nympho, so me love fuck. I may never find nobody else after him will deal with me so sexually. Like that's why I kinda did a try wall and pan a little one piece of string there. And guys be just complaining that I'm too much, them can't bother with it and ugh. Okay y'all, so if you like this story time, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend so that it channel this will come with the best content, the best sexy story time, phone and stuff. Yeah guys, love you.